Muma. And I keep this these icons on just because I want to see where all the enemies or all the people are looking. You see, Muma is going for the Zen, big shielding, and it looks like they want to do what's called sandwich attack, whatever. Muma messes up a hook here, I think. That's why he is a bit slow. Let's go a tiny bit back. So there's the hook. He bounces into the corner. Oops. You know, it happens to every Hammond where they forget how huge they are. So you end up not being able to execute the attack, and that's how it got messed up. I see what they wanted to do though. They wanted to push in everyone basically, and then boop out with Felucia. You see, Boink goes in at the same time, so it's a set play they try to do, I think. Because you don't get these boops, the Winston ends up getting a lot more space. However, Fusions is about to die here. Blasi dead. And now you should win. You should win because you have no damage, you have no bubbles, nothing. On the side of Uprising. Get a cap. Next up. I like this replay tool, by the way, that you can clip through walls. Standard position. It's kinda what's it called? Not that different from Winston positioning when it comes to Hammond. So yeah, Uma goes in, bombs, and it's kinda easy, right, to follow. Got to turn off a command. 1 second. It's kind of easy to follow when Houston are engaging. That's because of the way they've come out with the bombs and then everyone rushes instead of rushing in with the bombs at the same time. Let's see, where's the timer? There it is. Okay, timer off. Go back before the bombs. Hopefully this works. Okay, so the replay is blocked. You Google eyes. Thank you so much for your sub. Welcome, man. Okay, so I gotta reload the VOD. 1 second. This is the first time it's bugged for me, but we should be fine. But it's up here. Oh. How you doing, man? They're loading in, and we're just gonna fast forward.
Ready for battle.
Second fight coming up here, and this is when they're gonna go for the bombs, or the bomb setup. Okay, so if we take this perspective, Muma goes in, and now everyone goes in, Instead of going in at the same time, you know, so that if you push in from the front, and they decide to back out, well, then your Hammond also gets more people booped. And if they don't back out, he can boop them through the door here. Or into the corner, wherever you want, basically. Oh, it's okay, man. Engage happens. Depop trance, rally. Trance rally is so strong. And I think the issue for them is that Umo was a bit too quick. Didn't get anything done. Then get stunned. Booped off. This is the downside of Hammond. It's so difficult to reach the enemies without getting stunned or booped or... Yeah. Survive the trance. I mean grab. Beat off the trance. And bomb. Makes them... makes so that Boston can't really position well with their Zen. He has to hide. He miss out on discord and damage. Fusions misses a jump. Ends up in the pit. And then you just finish up people. So Fusions, he tried to get a second jump, but the timing was a bit off. Just engage again. And I think the center of this engage is that you want to set up the bombs and then go for the boops. So it can make sense that they don't have to be how to say, more synced up, because this could be what it means to be synced up, since the mines don't activate until half a second later. And it feels like Boston doesn't realize this. They don't realize what the game plan is, because that's the second time in a row they got locked in there. Then we go for the next round. I think this is where Boston starts going downhill. We open with Rheingoats and Sombra. That's fine. Andresh, what's up, man? And so far, so good. You have Dante scouting. I wonder how Dante killed Kellex. Let's see. No one spy checking on the side of Boston either. Fusions should be spy checking. He's almost catching Dante. Oh, Kellex took a direct hit. Okay, that's how he died. And after Kellex is dead, you just move in. There's no heals. You gotta keep in mind they're running single healer. No, not actually. Actually, they don't. They have a Persian Nano. Yeah, so it's still... I have no idea why Boston keep getting picked off here. Okay, so... Your Mercy just died. Unless RCK is hacked. Not hacked, but he doesn't have Translocator. I think I understand. So yeah, no Translocator, he gets... Yeah, okay, he's dead. He just got owned. Owned and then taking more time. By this point, Dante is close to CMP. And it's very difficult to enter with this comp, I think, because you have the Fair Duel in there, and then you have Sombra on Hammond, and you have your own Hammond as well on the Hammond, or anyone who goes to point. So it's these skill duels that you need to win. And if no one kills anyone, it's just a long duel. End up wasting time. How are you doing, Body Shot King? Oh wait, yeah, you said hello earlier, and to Andresh. My bad. Hack comes in on Raucous. Let's see. And remove the overlay. I think RCK is the one who called the hack. No, the play, I guess. And I think it's because Colorex probably couldn't see Raucous until now. Fusions comes in. They're probably RCK who called it. Then go for next fight. Yeah, Linkson was nanoed there. He was nanoed in order to go for Persia. Persia rest. Then he trades some. It's all skill matchups. Except for when it comes to the ball, like the ultimates, but it's nothing. I say there's not that much set plays. It's mostly you just react in the moment. You adapt to whatever happens. That's a nice Padra, by the way. And meanwhile, they're fighting outside. Calyx gets a free cap, which shouldn't happen. Jake focused, killed. So I think Outlaws probably just didn't notice the pointer. Rock is killed by fusions. Let's see. But they see Raucous call him out. A bit too much used. This is a bit too much used for Raucous. Because you had Blase using Bomb, and then you had Fusions using these nuts, or not these nuts, these balls. I didn't mean to make that meme. But yeah, the balls come out, and it's too much, too much. Meanwhile, Raucous is getting 3 people on him. Jake goes in. Keep in mind, RCK is slapped as well. How are you doing, the Dragoness? And this is a massive trade for Houston, because of that 3v1. And now they're walking back. Now, with the 0 ults. Just use the shield. And it's pretty easy for Houston to win this now. So when they made the play up in the corner, what could you have said? Maybe it didn't really plan. It was more like a impulsive call. Like go, 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 you know, something like that. Let's go next map for them. Where's Boston versus... yeah, there. Numbani. How's it so far, Dragonus? I like that Houston played this how to say, Doom Sombra Pharaoh style. Sombra underneath, standard. It's like a tracer but invisible. And Dante on the other side going for the EMP, not EMP, but he's trying to build EMP. And they know he's here somewhere here, so they're just spy checking. Dive onto high ground. Blase kills Raucous, and I think it's because Raucous bolted down to the car. No, he died on high ground actually. There's some push where Raucous defaults to the car, the blue one there. So that's just a great dive from Houston, not from Houston, from Boston. Let's see. I wanna actually. It's a bit too vague, too shallow there. So spam comes in. What can you do before that? I guess the issue is that Muma and Dante were scouted. With Linkster as well. Because of that, he went for engage, and they just happened to be quicker getting that damage in. Raucous, let's see, was sleep used? Oh, it was hacked. Okay. It was deleted by the hack. Okay. Yeah. It happens. Gonna have 4 hours of scrim with the new diva. That's gonna be... You're gonna like it. Oh yeah, retake as well. Retake at the last second. This one... drops to Linkser. This is where this comp is good. Just moving around. I'm surprised how they got the kills here. It's important to check this retake from the very start. Wait, Muma killed Colrex. Ah, Muma and Dante are behind, okay. Ah, that's what happened. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Then you back out. They back out because if they go in, they're gonna die. And then Linkster, Boink comes in. They rest. But even though they rest, people are on point now. And it's very difficult for Boston to remain on the point without taking a lot of damage. And a messy from Uprising. Next fight. Next fight as well, you have Jake on Soldier instead of Pharah. Not Pharah, what am I talking about? 1 second. Yeah, it's Pharah. Let's go here. No worries, Dragoness. Edge comes in, and this is when Raucous defaults to the car. This is what you wanted to do in the very first fight, but since he got hacked, he couldn't react to the Doomfist. And this is a normal Ana spot because you can heal all the way to the point. And meanwhile, Fusions is sleeping. They try to push away from high ground, call out the sleep. Nano comes in, and then Colrex tries to barrage. RCK dead, rest comes in, but everyone else is dead. So it started out as a nice engage by Uprising until the sleep. I think the hack is a bit too late. Let's go a bit further back. So by now, RCK should have already been here. He should have. I think you have to translocate a tiny bit earlier. Tiny bit because Fusions is gonna get slept otherwise before the hack even completes. So he's already reacting to Fusions. And the hack is finished once, or not even finished. Doesn't even go through. Laza is still teleporting or TPing, blinking. Their Ana is not even ready. Also gotta keep in mind there's a Jake there, so you gotta deal with him. And Colrex moving in, spamming the soldier. The Colrex doing the right thing. You want to spam the soldier, and I can't really move up. But Blase wants to blink in. At the same time, it's really important to blink in and get this hack with the blink and pile driver at the exact same time. Otherwise, if there's a target who gets to 50%, gets to heal up, they won't die. If sleep comes in, you won't get at the pile driver. You don't get that stun. And you can still recover from this. Nano Boost comes out in order to save fusions. There's Barrage. Colrex killed. Oh yeah, this is what they do. They clean up. Then next fight. RCK has EMP. Dante has EMP. Blasi has Bomb. Linkser has Bomb. Boink has Trance. No, I mean Beat, and Rockus says Nano. Okay, he notices. Oh shit, Colrex. It's around. I think he does this in order to scout what's, you know, if they're setting up, if they're running in, where they are. And pause now. Actually, we shouldn't pause. A good angle. Fusion's going in for Raucous, but there's still no hack or damage coming in. I think the issue is that Blasi got stopped here. He couldn't blink in, and this was kind of an awkward engage on Raucous. But you have to do the engage, otherwise you can't do anything. Great EMP by Dante as well, because RZK and Blase got EMP'd. So far, feels like good scouting from Outlaws. And poor execution by Uprising. RZK on point. And he has that EMP, he should go for that EMP. Dante probably realizes, okay, so second time in a row they go for Raucous. I don't have my own MP. I'll just play here. I'll be ready to hack the ball. I'll be ready to hack someone. And it just happens to be RCK here. And RCK, you see that face? Not that pleasant, right? This is not that pleasant. You're hacked, you have EMP, and Dante shooting at you. You're about to die. What else is happening? Fusions and Blase, they're trying to kill Jake. That's fine. Then you have Colrex spamming Jake as well. I think the call was set onto Jake. And RCK wanted to EP everyone else, maybe. So you trade. Killing the Sombra is way more value than killing the soldier. And Persia is just getting ganked here. Rock is spammed out, killed. And now it's over. Now it's over for Houston. Yep. Did I just see bones inside of Sombra? Yeah. They have bones. Show you. Let's see if Hammond has any. Oh, you can't even see Hammond here. You push up a tiny bit, that's fine. See where everyone is looking. Hammond behind. Dante is scouting for where he can go and hack. Hack, farm EMP, you wanna check for cart. And this is worth mentioning. Muma and Tracer and Lynx are coming in at the same time onto Persia. I think this was scouted by either Linkser or... No, Persia knew because he's turning. You have Dante here ready as well. Kind of obvious, they're gonna go for Persia. You see this coordination? This is the coordination you want. It's not super much quicker than what's it called, Boston's, because Linkster is still a tiny bit far away when the pile driver starts or comes in. So you get the kill. That's huge. And now whatever happens here, just play it safe. One gets up and getting killed. Polrex killed. And yeah, you just try to buy time. Because Resses come in. You get your own deaths, you get your own picks. That's fine. And once Dante sees the Tracer, you force recall. Hack. And I think he tried to hack. Yeah, he hacked RCK. While the fight is on high ground, everyone else tries to move the cart, set up. There's balls. Unfortunate ball up here. EMP that hit only fusions. Is this a good EMP? Let's go back. Color X.
Looking for me?
Dante's making sure several times that there's targets close to him, right? And I think he tries to just get RCK plus assuming Muma, no, I mean Calyx and someone else is close by. I don't know. The RCK isn't caught, Fusions is. Could be better. Good thing that he, you know, makes sure that there's stuff to EMP. It's so easy to just EMP nothing. Dante challenging. You ever played also with hidden mod? I barely played also at all. So I don't know what it... Oh, I think it's just invisible, right? Hack onto Muma. The Colrex is on Widow because Fair doesn't really do anything. I think he got... I don't know, I think he was a bit tilted because of the death from the bombs there. So he goes on Widow. See this coordination here between Linkster and Dante? Jake as well. Hack comes out. Jake can't really do anything. He has to watch out for the Widow. And here I don't think Jake wanted to drop down. No wait, he wasn't even on high ground to begin with. Boink gets, yeah, Boink frags out. And then double bomb kill. I think all of this is... It looks like Uprising are on different pages with the squads. How to say squads, as in you have Blase and Colrex with fusions and RCK. RCK with fusions when they engage is a bit off. Good mob, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, man. How was your stream? And what else? Feels like RCK didn't really get anything out of his EMPs. Their synergy's a bit off, yeah. Good mob. 8 months. Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all the support.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Hope you've had a great day. It's a great day for Overwatch because of the replay patch. And my contenders coaching. Nice, dude. Nice. Which team? I'll make sure to follow you guys. See how it goes. So you give up the space in order to push, that's fine. The downside of Uprising pushing in is that if they don't get those kills, Houston gets all the space in the world. Bermuda, nice. How do you like it so far? Engage comes in. This is the synergy they needed in the attack. Lots of hours and no pay yet. Yeah, I know how it is. That's the life of coaching. For a while. Imuma goes in. I like, you know, so you see, when they engage at the same time, this is what they need. It's just unfortunate that Colrex gets the direct on Linkser. There's a bit too little damage. And Jake can't push too far, otherwise he gets hacked. So there's a massive EMP on Blase, RCK. But Calyx as well. And now you want to keep the pressure, you want to snowball this. You got hacked yourself, or EMP'd them in. But it's not too bad. I don't know what Boink did there. Let's see what Boink did. Okay, so he knows there's bombs. And he's like, guys, I'm gonna shoot. And I think he shifts in order to just gain momentum and then go over, but yeah. Not that pleasant. That's kind of bad. That's really bad, actually. That cost them the fight on point there. I think they could have still done something with the Mercy. See RCK going behind. It's a bit slow. Boomer setting up. Rolling in. I think this is all a set play as well, where Linkser goes for sticky, while Muma pushes in and pad drives. And these are the old combos you play around. EMP, well, you don't necessarily need EMP, but EMP, and then you can barrage, nano, all that stuff. It's pretty good to run the Tracer with Hammond as well, since you can pad drive and boop when people sticky them in. After that, you switch coats. Let's see what people are looking. ZK is behind, but Dante has EMP. That's a massive EMP. Oh, not massive, it's a pretty good one because you get Zarya, Break, and Ryan. We want to go back a tiny bit. Because we have to make sure to see if there's armor pack and if there's bubbles. Bubbles are here. Armor pack is here. Nade is here. Let's see. Bubbles not used. Well, bubble is gone if you're impede. But no bubbles before that, so Blaz is sitting here on 0 energy. He's sitting on 0 energy. Should you? Should you? First off, chat, should Blaze be on Zarya? Should this name be above this pink head, pink hairstyle? Meanwhile, like at the same time as the name Color Hex is above Briggs head. Or should you switch? You should switch. How are you doing, Jode? I'm pretty good. See, Blaze is trying to tickle people here. Like tickle. While impede. You also want to play the range. Like, if you know there's an MP, guard yourself with LOS here. LOS breaks. Or get some energy with the bubbles. I'm not sure if they tried to bait it or not. RCK maybe looked for a hack, but it was slow. Yeah, slow in any case. Next fight. Body Shot King. Thank you so much, man. 6 months. Thank you so much, man. Nice hack. You got 3 people. What can you do? Well, Mumai's impede. This is what they should have done. Oh, I mean, Boston should have done last fight. But I think because Blasi is on Zarya, he doesn't know the range. Bubbles didn't come out. And why? Yeah, wait. Boston are so passive.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Dante trying to hack. Sure, Calyx is hacked, sure. That's whatever. Why is Blasi on 15 energy? Let's go a bit further back, actually. Ah, here's the issue. Yeah, you walked in from spawn, so that's the issue. Then you get booped. You get booped because of a certain hero not paying attention. Okay, let's watch this chat. From the perspective of a break. See this? Fusions. Armor pack on full HP. Okay. That works. That works. What about using whip onto the Lucio here? You can see that Raucus is hacked, so you can basically totally ignore Raucus. You keep an eye on your Reinhardt. This, guys, is why Boston lose. This is why they shouldn't have Colorex on Brig and Blasi on Zarya. Because Colorex is AFK, like his own world. Blasi is AFK in his own world as well. And then Fusion's here. This is why he gets mad, you know. This shouldn't happen. Boink is, I don't know, Boink is probably having the time of his life right now. And Boop comes in. You have no diva, you have nothing, you can't boop the Lucia away. And there's no way he's gonna keep on shielding right when you wanna swing, you wanna run in. And this is why nothing dies. And then random nano. A random nano on Colorex. And he's like, guys, where are you? And Colorex is now the Reinhardt. Yeah. He bad. Dante dies. That's good. What's up, Adam? Next, we want to see line of sights. This is fine. One thing, it's kind of weird. This. What's Colorex doing? What is Blase doing on 11 energy? Linkser is sitting on 63 energy. He's like charging a beam, like he's holding a heavy gun. Like the gun weighs, I don't know, 200 kilos, 400 pounds. 500 pounds, I don't know how much it is, but Blase is sitting here with a plastic Nerf gun. It's like a water gun. But it's made out of plastic, while Linkser is sitting here with like a fireman hose. Like you can just splash down groups of people with this. That's how strong his beam is. And of course Fusion is gonna get engaged on, because who else is gonna protect from Houston here? Like Boink has free access to move in from either side, because Colorex is sitting around this corner. I guess they also scout, but now Colorex is hacked. No stuns, no whips, nothing. This is why Fusion gets mad, because he's alone in this match right now. It's like the coaches in Boston, they try to like prank him. So after the match, it's like Huck comes out and it says, it's just a prank, bro. Just a prank, bro. Not Huck, but everyone else. I don't know, this is so bad.
The pain is coming.
Blase 45 energy. Good chat. Where's my effect? How much energy do you think Linkser has? Option A, under 50. Option B, exactly 50. Option C, above 50, but under 80. And option D, above 80. Well, C, D. We have two answers, C and D. So under 70 but above 50, or under 80 but above 50, and D, above 80. D. It's above 80, okay? That's your final answer, Zinedine and Christian. Yes. It's time. Correct. He's sitting at 96 energy. 96 energy while Blase is sitting at 45. See that damage? He's doing nothing. He's doing more property damage than damage on Raucus right now. And Fusions dies alone. Colorex has a rally, but he doesn't use it. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing really. You can block the shatter. Yeah, it didn't have bubble. It's all just a mess. And in about 5 seconds, Fusion slams his desk. We know exactly why. Yeah, this was Uprising versus